Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Dr. Shado, the Universe List here, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. And I probably don't have to give this one introduction because, well, it's been a pretty big request in the comments. But it also was a pretty big request in the comments of Jacksepticeye and Markiplier and PewDiePie, and they all played it. And I don't know, having some of the most popular YouTubers ever playing the game and spoiling quite a bit of what's going to happen anyway means not only do you already know what this is, you already asked for it, but yeah, I already know some of the twists that are going to come because I did watch them. I was thinking, like, they're already playing, I'm not going to bother, everyone always seeing everything, and then some of the twists came up. I'm like, okay, this actually, I was thinking to myself, like, I already know which voices I'm going to do for each character. So, and I was watching Markiplier play it, and he's reading out the poems, and I'm thinking I'm doing it in the character voices, and I'm reading it like I would, and I'm having fun with that just on my own. So, yeah, I'm here. But for those uninitiated, this is just a happy little innocent little visual novel about hot babes in a literature club, and there's some scary stuff that happens, and therefore it needs this page. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit http://ddlc.moe/warning.html. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. And like any end-user license agreement, there's really only one choice. And Team Salvato presents this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Doki Doki Literature Club. A happy little happiness with happy people who are so happy with how happy they are. And we're gonna happily start a new game. Enter my name. Enter my name. I can do that. I'm good at entering my name. Wait. In Stay, I got really upset, like, further in when I realized I could have given Erwin new life, especially since I was doing that voice anyway. So, with that in mind, let's say Erwin didn't die at the end of Panzer Models. We're doing our own little cross-fiction shit here. Erwin will live again in the world of Doki Doki Literature Club, and things will be happy for Erwin. Not gonna have to worry about that damn Panzer Models ending, just fucking everything. I see it. Wait, this is my thought. So I don't have to say it like that. I can just say it like I think things. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
Slept again. But I thought it was good.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You said like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Erwin.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you, be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
We
we cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commutes.
By the way, Owen, have you decided on a club to join? Have you decided on a club to join yet?
Yeah. Gotta get that back in my throat. I haven't done that voice in too long.
A club? I told you already I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I?
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me. I'm perfectly content just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a mute in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you please promise you'll try it?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Whew! I hate having to read boring shit that doesn't mean anything. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. There's a gram. There's a deciliter over there. I'll take a fluid ounce of motivation if I have to.
Clubs.
Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Oh no.
Sayori.
Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom. But but I saw.
No. Damn. The fact that the names are all the same color is throwing me off because I'm blind.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You didn't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
No what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Really?
Sayori is a vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature, and in fact, 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Please?
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kindly told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
There we go.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Nah, that's just breathing.
Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus, to Today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. And there's a cat in there. Tara, I'm not opening the door. It's nighttime, Tara. You gotta stay in here. Get Nana downstairs, and she's gonna be really pissed off at you running around down there meowing.
Everyone, the new member is here!
What the? Oh,
I told you, don't call me a new member.
eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy! Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Erwin, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it! Sorry.
Not Doki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Itsuki. Always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
You don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Erwin. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little...
You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Erwin. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I'm a little excited.
Yeah, how about I make the tea? Some tea as well. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly... And I got the... they read me as an HTML file. It's probably nothing. I'm double clicking on it. Whatever. Open it in whatever you want. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's just the regular stuff about all that stuff. Yep. Okay, so I just know you keep the little... Okay. Yeah, there's a thing. People say keep the file folder open. Periodically check it for any changes. See what you find. I already know a couple of things that happen, but yeah, it's just what people tell you to do in this particular game. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes. Cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Decorated, Tara. Look at it. The cupcakes, they look like you. Except they're white, so they don't look like you. Except for that part on your chin. And the other little white furs right here. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make yaws.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I bite its nose off, its ears, whiskers. Go for the chin. That's kind of a weird angle. I don't know. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything. Eh?
I thought you technically did.
Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright.
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a tea cup in front of each of us before setting down a tea pot next to the cupcake tray. You're cute. Oh, no. Erwin. She appeared, but it's Erwin.
Keep a whole tea set in the classroom.
Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, drinking a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book.
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You'd probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Doki is really a good leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Owen, what kind of things do you like to read?
those leaks about new games that are probably not really leaks, but just people making shit up. That counts as writing. It's fiction.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Manga.
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess.
Oh well, that could change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, what's he? Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. She'd make a terrible doctor. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological events usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes you to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give it back!
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, guess sometimes. What do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer, are you? Not yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri. Maybe you share some of your work. You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Erwin? Monika smiles warmly at me once again.
Hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and
I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, Sayori, I thought...
You all...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision for like this? That isn't writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up!
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed!
That makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks. I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Erwin, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah.
Can I really impress a class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food.
Hey, Owen, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed at school, after school for clubs.
Sure, might as well.
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. And I'm gonna leave this video here. This is Doki Doki Literature Club. And we have just joined the Doki Doki Literature Club. Or the Monica Sayori Literature Club. Monica Sayori Yuri Natsuki Erwin Literature Club. Oh, boy. And most of you probably already know what's coming, so I'll just say until next time.